was a Fulbright scholar. He has a master's in chemical engineering and a PhD in material engineering. Is this what you thought you'd be doing when you came to get your chemical engineering degree?
No. No.
But it's a nice way to, a nice little U-turn, right?
Yes, U-turn or sharp turn or however you want to call it.
When he came to America to go to school, he met Joy Maples.
We got married, and then instead of having babies, we started a business.
She was a mountain biker, and he noticed the red dirt in Bama had permanently stained her cycling shirts.
He just thought it was interesting that the properties would stay there for so long.
I saw it everywhere, and we don't have it in the Czech Republic. So like, wow.
That's when the idea was born. Martin became obsessed with the clay, the stuff Alabama natives don't think twice about.
And he would bring it back and experiment, so like a scientist.
When he told Joy he wanted to market the dirt-dyed clothing, her initial reaction was probably what you'd expect.
In the South, we get in trouble for getting dirty with dirt. So why would anyone want to buy anything that was dyed with dirt from the South?
But her business degree mentality eventually kicked in.
He was thinking more environmentally sound, better for the environment, eco. And then I started exploring organic cotton and hemp, and I thought, well, wow, if we could do a natural dye with this, it would be a good product.
As you can see, all the effort paid off, and here we have some fresh dyed in the Alabama dirt shirts.
They've been creating their messy masterpieces for more than 2 decades and giving generations of residents and visitors a real piece of Alabama in every shirt.
You can buy something made in Alabama. You have a lower carbon imprint. You know, we're actually sewing it, dyeing it, printing it, everything. I mean, it's truly made here.
Here's another interesting thing about those dirt shirts. They may actually protect you from the sun because clay is nature's sunscreen. That's why you see pigs roll around in the mud and elephants throw dirt on their backs. Since we got a little dirty on that story, let's head north to Huntsville to clean up a bit with the makers of Green Mountain Soap. The Hamners stumbled onto a niche market and the perfect address. At the corner of Soap Circle and A Cleaner Way in Huntsville, you'll find Green Mountain Soap Company. It's a business born out of necessity.
Elaine has allergies to some of the additives that are in most soaps, and so we started making our own soap.
Richard and Elaine Hamner started soap making as a hobby in the 1970s. They worked in the space industry. Richard was an engineer.
I've always been interested in chemistry, so it was kind of fun for me to learn soap chemistry.
Richard says learning the science was the easy part.
There's an art to the soap as well as a science.
The art took years to refine, but eventually the Hamners came up with a formulation they say works. So well, in fact, it's a trade secret. In 1992, they turned their hobby into a business that's grown into an entire line of products.
Our flagship soaps are unscented, and they have no additives or preservatives in them. They are absolutely pure soap that's just soap and glycerin, a very high glycerin content. And this sort of moves into a segment of the market for us is people with multiple chemical sensitivities and allergies.
The answer to Elaine's sensitive skin seemed to be the answer many people were looking for.
People just really became interested in this soap, and we thought we're on to something.
The two of them do it all. They make, slice, and package the soaps on their own. On this day, I tried to help them out.
There you go.
I did it! The Hamners say Green Mountain is quite different from the best-selling soaps. Richard says even after all these years in the business, he's still amazed by some of the ingredients those big soap makers use.
And some things that I don't even know what they do. They're not there to get you clean or take care of your skin.
According to the Hamners, one big difference between Green Mountain soap and all the others, the glycerin. They say other soap companies take it out and sell it as a separate commodity.
Glycerin is an excellent natural skin moisturizer. So we choose to leave the glycerin in the soap, which makes our soap really kind to your skin.
And that's a soapbox the Hamners will stay on. Green Mountain soap made from vegetable oil is certified food grade, so technically it's safe to eat, although the Hamners don't recommend that. However, if you need to wash your child's mouth out with soap, it's a safe choice. Instead, you should eat the treats we found on the Gulf Coast. We discovered a mouth-watering tradition in Mobile, Three Georges candy. But this is far from a new find. The store just turned 101 years old, and maybe that's why it's a favorite for so many people. There are all kinds of family traditions and some really neat stories about Three Georges. Stepping into Three Georges Candy Shop on Dauphin Street in Mobile will take you back in time. Scott Gonzalez owns it now. He bought it from the family of one of the Three Georges. He can even tell you how the place got its unique name. It came from the attorney working to help three Greek immigrants start their business.
They were speaking in Greek and back and forth with each other about, arguing about what they were going to call the name, and he listened to them volley back and forth and piped up and said, well, your first names are all George, why don't you call it Three Georges? And that's how the name came.
And Scott says he's worked hard to keep the dream of those Three Georges alive and stay true to the candy shop's history.
The fixtures that are on the walls over here are the original fixtures that they built for the candy store. The candy cases, the original cases. And the marble slabs that we still use are the same marble slabs on the same footings that we use. They used, over 100 years ago.
This place looks a lot like it did 101 years ago, and the recipes haven't changed a bit.
Everything that we do is from like 100-year-old recipes. We've been making it the same way. We don't try to make it California Nouveau. We try to make it Southern, as Southern can be.
Today, Miss Tasha is making pralines.
And I'm going to teach you how to make one of our famous recipes, pralines or pralines, depends on where you're from.
It's one of the store's most popular candies.
The things that are most popular are the things that have been around forever, because people come in with their grandkids and great-grandkids, and there's a comfort to something that doesn't change.
A candy maker with a winning and long-lasting recipe for sweet success.
That is so warm, it's so good.
Divinity is one of the most popular candies at Three Georges, but they don't always have it. That's because Divinity is really tricky to make. The weather has to be just right, too humid, and it turns out gooey. Closer to home in Leeds, we found something to put all that candy on, a beautiful frame for food and so much more. When I met Tina Payne, I quickly found her love of pottery is contagious.
And it kind of wakes it up. It makes it move better in your hands. It's the most fascinating medium on earth. It has memory.
Tina Payne talks about pottery like it's alive.
That's how we learn about our ancient civilizations, is through their pottery. It's the only thing that lasts.
She's been that passionate about having her hands in clay since her art teacher at Homewood High School brought in a potter for a demonstration.
I saw him throw a pot on the wheel and I was just mesmerized. One minute it's a hump of clay, and then the next minute it's this beautiful vessel that just seemingly emerged out of his hands. And I just had to do it.
That teacher was Amy Bartlett.
And that's what's so amazing about teachers, is they never know how they're going to impact someone's life.
Tina was making pottery as a hobby at first. Her real job used to be writing commercials for a radio station. She decided to give pottery a go and went to a culinary convention in New Orleans, but she couldn't afford booth space. Instead, she loaned out platters and serving dishes to chefs. Her pieces got a lot of attention.
This guy comes up to me and goes, "Is this you?" And I go, "Yeah." He said, "Well, this is great and wonderful, but can you make 5,000? And I thought, oh, he's just, he doesn't really mean that. And I said, well, I'll find a way.
That order was for the Bellagio Hotel in Las Vegas. She still makes their restaurants plateware and serving dishes.
And I was still in my basement when I got that order. I did feel like, in a very large sense, like I was jumping off a cliff. In fact, I actually got pushed.
That's because when her boss at the radio station found out, he fired her on the spot. She says that's the best thing that ever happened to her.
These are holding at 190 degrees right now.
Now she runs a massive business out of the old watch factory in Leeds. But she still keeps her hands in the clay and loves to expose others to her passion. She even let me get my hands dirty.
It's not quite round, but hey.
I'm gonna stick to my day job, but her enthusiasm is contagious.
You can jiggle it back into place.
Now much of her work goes into restaurants to chefs around the country. She says it's a good partnership.
They are artists as well. Their medium is their food, and my medium frames their food. We both take our ingredients out of the ground. We rearrange them according to our experiences and our preferences, and then we offer them up to other people. And we would both do this if nobody paid us to do it.
But Tina has made a pretty nice career out of pottery. One of the things she says she likes about it is there's always something new to master. She also teaches classes in her studio, hoping to inspire the next generation of potters. Still ahead, furniture like no other. For one North Alabama craftsman, it's more than just a table or chair.
This whole thing is like a celebration of nature. It's like respect for the tree.
We'll join Robin Wade in his workshop to see how he makes these amazing custom creations. And a little later, find out how to tap your own inner artist and become a glass blower.
So soft?
I gave it a shot. I'm going to show you my creation from Orbix Hot Glass. Plus, creative keepsakes with history.
The face of this, if you can see that, it's an old World War II Morse code.
We'll meet the designer who says battling cancer gave her the courage to turn a hobby into a business as we travel the state to track down some unique products made in Bama.